What is
Welcome
up, guys?
guy.
That was pretty cringy, but we might keep. Yeah, we're gonna keep
whatever.
it in there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Welcome back to the greatest rappers under 40 bracket. This is the second through final rounds. If you haven't seen the first round video, go check that. Links in the description below. I'll link it, tag it, everything in this video.
Probably recommended also.
It'll make more sense. You'll be like, "What the fuck are these matchups?" We already did the first round.
Yeah, we did the first round.
You stupid idiot. Watch the video.
Stupid idiot. Fucking stupid.
Just watch the
You're
video
so
and it
stupid.
makes sense.
Just shut the fuck up. Just honestly. Anyway, okay, let's get into it.
Yeah, let's get started.
Okay, so actually, it's your turn to be telling me the names and all.
Alrighty, so the first matchup is Kdot versus Ferg.
Ferg, I'll read out to you your our rankings. We have the number 1 Kdot versus the number 8 Ferg. It's Kendrick.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, let's move on.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know about you, but even though Kendrick's gonna make it far, I don't think Kendrick is gonna win on this list. I'm gonna be real honest.
He might win his side. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I don't know if he's gonna win the West. We'll see. Okay, so next, you tell me.
It is Young Thug versus Tyler the Creationist.
The number 5 Young Thug versus the number 4 Tyler the Creator. I think I lean Young Thug.
Really?
Yeah.
I was gonna go Tyler the Creator on this one.
Yeah, but I don't know. I like Tyler the Creator, but I don't.
You don't listen to him that much.
Yeah, like I've listened to all his stuff. I like all his stuff. It's just not my vibe. Like Young Thug is just, they're very different artists, so it's kind of hard to compare them. It's hard to say who's better. You can't really say who's better of the two.
I mean, I feel like you can.
Really? I feel like they're both very influential in their own way,
They are. I mean, you can't really compare songwriting because the songwriting is more complex with Tyler. But I do say production-wise, if you add that layer, that's why I would give it to Tyler. Because I don't think Thugger produces that much.
I don't know. Yeah, Thugger's just done so much different stuff. Made so many waves, in the industry. And, done his own thing that, you know what? I will actually say Tyler just because... I feel like if you can create a fan base that is so, resolutely for you, anything that you do, they're very, I think he probably deserves it more. I feel like the Young Thug fan base is they like his music, but they're
not loyal to him and only him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Whereas Tyler the Creator is a bunch of people's favorite artist ever. So I think Tyler's probably gonna win that one.
Alrighty, so this next one might hurt me, but Post Malone versus Logic.
The number 6 versus the number 3 seed. I mean, this is hard for me. I've listened to all of Post's stuff a lot because
I love Post Malone, but if it's rap, if it's purely
rap,
I'm gonna have to go Logic.
I feel like Logic. Logically, makes sense. Sorry.
Well, if you really want it, it's shortened from his original name was Psychological.
Oh.
One of his friends is like, nobody's going to fucking call you Psychological. They'll just call you Logic, so you might as well just shorten it to that.
That makes sense. That was better. A good call.
Yeah,
friend.
Imagine.
Yeah.
Imagine if he kept that.
I feel like also this is total random note. I feel like I've entered my most Cody phase yet.
How so?
The hair. That's it.
No, because his hair is different now.
Is it?
Have you not seen him lately?
I was shaving this morning. I just looked in the mirror.
His hair
I'm
is straight back. It doesn't go back. It's
oh yeah. Oh, I have seen that. Yeah, but I'm saying his normal hair. I think he just hasn't cut it in a while.
I mean, this is normal hair now. He's been rocking this for a while.
A couple months maybe.
That's a minute, but
I guess yeah, that's true.
I guess okay, yeah. I guess
I had a mullet for a week.
Just changed. But okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to take Logic on this one.
I'll go Logic too. I love Post Malone, but if it's a rap bracket,
I think Post Malone has been one of the best pop artists.
Yeah.
And
100%.
But Tory Lanez versus Gigantic Sheen. This one's not even close.
Yeah, it's Big Sean.
I love how
Very
we have
obviously
just
Big
said
Sean.
obviously and then Big Sean and talked absolutely nothing about Big Sean. We'll probably have to break it
Well, it's
down.
obviously Big Sean. That's why.
Well, yeah, but I mean, we're probably just gonna have to break it down.
Yeah, I guess.
I feel like we're just trying to it makes sense. We're trying to speed it up until we have to actually break
Yeah.
2 people worth down. Jermaine versus Kodak Black.
I'm taking Kodak.
I'm taking Lil Bill.
Oh man.
Yeah, Jermaine's
Mr.
going for
Nice
there.
Watch.
That RDC World video, I watch that so often.
Oh. Mr. Nice Watch?
Young Simba. Man,
Yeah.
I'm going back to school. Let's see. So Uzi versus Joey Badass. I respect Joey Badass so much, but I'm going to have to take Uzi on this one.
I think hip hop Twitter would have a hard time with this because they love Joey Badass because
and they
he's
like Uzi too.
a great artist, but they love Uzi, you know? And like I like both of them. I think I like Uzi more though. No, I would say definitely like Uzi more because there's very seldom times where I'm like, I want to listen to Joey Badass. But there's a lot of times where I'm like,
Joey Badass is I really only listen to him if there's this one type of vibe that I go for, that I have this specific playlist that has taken me so long, and I'm still tailoring it down. That's like with Isaiah Rashad.
Yeah.
That it's just kind of like that whole vibe that it's like, I'll only listen to him when I listen to that playlist.
Yeah.
And I don't listen to him outside of that.
that makes sense.
But, so yeah.
yeah,
I'm gonna go.
Uzi just, he, you know, covers a lot more for me.
So Meek Mill versus Tunchi. Yeah, I know.
Whatever.
Lil Louisiana.
Lil Louisiana shit, you know?
I mean, don't mess with the greatest rapper alive.
C5. Yeah, I mean, we'll get to that later.
What's harder, Life or Mr. Carter? I mean, come on. That's
Man.
so hard.
So hard.
Vince Staples versus Future.
Oh wait, hold on. First of all,
Okay.
I got to tell you this line that Connor told me this morning that I guess I just never heard. Lil Wayne said he said it's fuck. He's like, I don't want to be broke and happy, so I'm No, I don't want to be I'll never be happy broke, so I'm mad rich. Like I'll never, you know?
Oh, yeah,
Dude, that's so hard.
That's pretty hard.
That's a great
really
bar.
hard.
I'll never be happy broke, so I'm mad rich.
Also, you can't complain. You can't go against a guy whose #1 Google search is Lil Wayne lyrics because he never wants to say the same thing twice. So he just Googles his lyrics all the time to remember if he said something or not.
Dude, that is so hard. That's why I love Lil Wayne. Also, you know, Louisiana.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay, who's
Future
next?
Vince Staples.
I
I don't listen to Vince Staples that much.
Yeah, I picked
I
Future
I
over-
like Vince a lot, but I'm gonna have to give it to Future.
Yeah, I listen to a lot more Future.
I do appreciate Vince Staples, though.
Yeah, nothing against him, but you know, just less in my rotation.
Alrighty, to the opposite of the West, which some people call the East.
I would, yeah.
We have Trevor Scotch
Okay,
versus Nicholas Menage a Trois.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna have to go with
Trevor.
Tre'Davious, Scooper.
I'm gonna have to go with
Scoot.
Brown Batman.
Yeah.
Wait, you're gonna go with the man that took your color?
Oh fuck! I forgot I hate Travis Scott. Now, I didn't. I kind of did.
Just
forget
one
about
more
that.
round. Just
Yeah.
one more round.
Whatever. Yeah, he can have this one. Whatever.
Well, I guess being the next round of what it'll be, I'll let you take the one on the. So the next is Joyner Lucas versus Ray Shremmerd.
I go Ray Shremmerd.
I like Joyner Lucas a lot, but I'm gonna have to take Ray Shremmerd on this.
Yeah. I mean, do you remember how obsessed we were with
Oh, I do.
Shrimp Life 1?
Oh, I do.
Like,
You just have to throw it back there.
no, sorry, it's Shrimp Life 2, actually. It's Shrimp Life 2.
Yeah, because we weren't hanging out that much when Shrimp Life 1 came out, but.
Yeah.
So the next matchup is Kid Cudi versus ASAP Rocky. I'm gonna have to take Kid Cudi on this one.
I'll be with you on that one just because I don't listen to Kid Cudi as much, but I believe you that I would like him more.
Well, did you like Testing?
Yeah, but not. I didn't love it.
Because I listened to I think it's crazy that I'm taking this because of the bias I have of I went and listened to all of ASAP Rocky's discography last week.
Oh, really?
Last week. It was very good. I'm still so pissed that I didn't realize at the time how hated it was, but I think ASAP Rocky's second album, Allah, was amazing.
Okay, well,
That one was so good.
I don't think I've listened to all of his discography. I think I've listened to
I mean, he's got 3 albums and a mixtape, so I mean, that's not much.
and then Cozy
the
Tapes.
but that's the mob. I mean, he does carry that.
Yeah, he does a lot.
But I mean, that's just where he throws his bangers. That's why I've realized. I'm like, hey, let him do that. As long as the mob keeps making cozy tapes, I'll be fed because I'll be getting ASAP Rocky bangers.
That makes sense.
Well, because I mean, I still don't get what I mean. At long last, ASAP has so many fucking bangers on there.
Yeah, it does. Tons.
Going through the discography, I love the song "Fine Wine," LSD.
Yep.
Excuse me.
Don't remember that one.
Do you remember the beat switch? Have you seen the music video of LSD?
Yeah.
You know, whenever it switches, you know how he always inserts a snippet of another song in his songs in his music video. You know,
I didn't know he always does that, but yeah.
Where he raps with a in the mirror.
Yeah.
He's like in some French hotel room. That's Excuse Me. That
Okay.
song. That one, Canal Street. Forgot about Canal Street. Canal Street's a fucking banger. Then you've got Jukebox Joints with Juicy J, Kanye West. Love that song. I might be getting these mixed up. There's a song with UGK. No, I don't remember. I'm getting the Juicy J, Kanye West, and UGK songs mixed up. But M's with Lil Wayne.
I don't think I remember that song.
Talking about M's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that song.
Yeah.
That song's a banger. And then Every Day.
Yeah, that's by far my favorite.
So good.
Actually, that's my favorite ASAP song. Period.
Interesting.
I
don't know if I'd be able to get. And there's more that I'm forgetting, but banger. But anyway, Kid Cudi.
Anyway, wait, you're going Kid Cudi?
Yeah.
Over ASAP?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we just said this.
literally
Yes, I agree. Right, yeah, because I was like, yeah, I think I could be convinced if I were to have a little more information. Because I really do like all of Kid Cudi's stuff. It's just I don't listen to it a lot.
Yeah.
I always like end up going back and like listening to some Kid Cudi because he's got like an interesting vibe that I sometimes want, but I don't think I've listened to all of his stuff. First of all, yeah, true.
I mean, we don't really smoke weed, or we don't smoke weed, but
yeah.
I mean, I like it whenever it's like I'm kind of just having a chill night by myself.
Yeah,
that's when I like to listen to Kid
I like
Cudi.
it on drives, like if I'm driving.
That's good too. I enjoy it. It's the same little type of vibe. But anyway, the next matchup we have is Pusha T versus Chancellor the Raptorious, the Ford Raptor.
Chance the Ford Raptor. I go Chance on this one. Daytona is the only thing I know by Pusha T.
Pusha T is good, but it's like if you still take out the big day, Chance literally has a flawless record.
Flawless. And if you take out Daytona, I don't know much by Pusha T besides features.
He's got good stuff.
I'm sure.
But it's
sure. No, I do know some Pusha T. Or I do know like an older project with
Is this the one with Trouble in My Mind?
No.
It's like Fear of God.
Maybe
Fear of God. It's his face with like a brownish black background. Yeah, that's Fear of God.
Okay.
That's what that album or that song. So then the next this one's gonna make me sad. Drake versus Mac Miller. Oh my god.
It has to be Drake, but like
I love Mac Miller so much.
Yeah, that hurts.
Mac Miller was the first like artist that I felt like I wasn't being basic with, even though I wasn't.
Yeah.
With my rap choice, because the first rapper I listened to was Lil Wayne on Let It Rock, and then that was my intro to rap, and I was like, ooh, I like this. And then I started listening to more, and then I want to say Drop the World introduced me to Eminem, and then Eminem was it was that. I mean, I probably also listened to The Real Slim Shady.
Yeah.
But I remember because at the time Eminem and Lil Wayne were collabing a ton, so I remember that. Oh no, he dropped Recovery, and Recovery killed it as an album, and that album was honestly really good.
Yeah.
So I got into Eminem too, and then those are the only two rappers I listened to. But it wasn't until Mac Miller that I was like, ooh, because he's a completely different sound than the two of them. This is so difficult.
The hardest choices require the strongest wills. Thanos. Quote Thanos. He did say that. It's a great quote.
Quote Purple Man.
Yeah.
Quote Thanos truck or Thanos car. I don't want to do this, but I'm sorry, Mac.
Yeah, it's definitely
Malcolm
Drake.
James McCormick, I'm so sorry.
While
Also because I'm gonna have to being that it's both of ours, I'm gonna have to give it to Drake because I know I like Mac Miller way more than you do.
Yeah, that is very true.
And I don't even. It makes me so sad.
It's okay. We'll work through this.
Drake. Look at the flowers, Mac. I'm sorry. Okay, so the next one is Big Crit versus Wiz. I like Big Crit a lot, but Wiz is obviously I like Wiz a lot more.
Yep.
Wiz. I mean, even though I haven't liked a ton of the stuff that Wiz has done lately, his backlog is still fucking insane. Because I don't even know how much of a mixtape Wiz you've listened to.
Only with you, pretty much.
Because that shit, a lot of that shit is better than his albums. And I wish he didn't try and go. Now he's trying to mix his two. Like he's trying to do like trap stoner. Because I like whenever he did. Like I thought the pop worked for a little bit, but seeing his 3 more mainstream albums in a row, I didn't realize how insane they were until I went back and listened to them.
Like good?
Yes. Like, I mean, Rolling Papers, I love it. ONIFC, I didn't love it at first. I liked a few songs off it, but I've listened to it over the time and it's aged very well. I love it. Also, the album cover, or what the album stands for, is super hard.
What is it?
Only in First Class.
Nice.
That's what it stands for. And then Black Hollywood. Looking back, I did not realize how many fucking bangers were on that album with obviously We Dem Boys, but You and Your Friends, I forgot how amazing that song is. I want to hear that song played at bars more.
I don't know that song.
It's got Ty Dolla $ign on the chorus. The Rather Be With You and Your Friends.
I don't think I've ever heard that song.
If I played it for you, you'd know it.
Okay.
It's that, and then
I believe you.
Snoop Dogg's in it. It's just one of those, you love his voice, like on a trap beat, just like parked out front in a Range Rover, and just the way he just says stuff, it's just like, oh my god, Snoop, you have me on the. But yeah, Snoop, Wiz, and Ty Dolla $ign. If you added Juicy J on, that's like the best. That's the best Wiz Khalifa you can get with the 3 best features that feature with Wiz. So taking Wiz.
Okay. Long story short.
So the next one is Nip versus Isaiah. I like Isaiah, but I'm gonna have to take Nip.
Yeah, I'll go with Nipsey, even like just straight up.
Straight up, yeah. This one's, I think, hard for both of us. Anderson .Paak versus Nav.
Oh,
this is like harder
man.
for you. I feel like.
Oh no, especially now, especially right now because Nav just dropped Emergency Tsunami, and I've been bumping it every single day. I click to that album every time I go to listen to music. I'll jump to that album and I'm like, let me listen to a couple songs from here because I just want to hear Friends and Family and Vitamin Socks, like every single day. However, I mean, oh man,
you did give Ventura your AOD last year, so I mean,
so good. Love Ventura, and I love Malibu and Venice probably more than I like most of Nav's stuff. I may have listened to more Nav than maybe any other artist besides possibly Aubrey, but I think Anderson
even
.Paak.
Jermaine. You listen to Nav more than Jermaine?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because I don't really pay attention when I'm listening to Nav. I
Okay.
just throw it on.
That's true. Nav is very digestible. You don't have to pay attention at all.
I just kind of throw it on and it just kind of plays and I like it.
Okay.
But however, I gotta go Anderson .Paak. I think I have to.
I mean, well, that was easier for me than you, but I knew that one was hard. So that is it with that round.
Okay.
So we will proceed to the next round.
Round of 8.
Would you like to read?
Sure,
these?
bro. Sure. All right. We have number 1 ranked Kendrick Lamar. I just remember that versus Tyler the Creator. I don't know what he was ranked. Personally,
I'll take Kdot on this one.
Yeah, personally, I go Kendrick.
Kung Fu Kenny.
Okay, there we go.
Kung Fu Kenneth.
The
No,
funny-
I can't say Kenneth because that's Kenneth Beats.
Oh yeah, true.
I use that joke too often.
Okay, so next we have Logic versus Enormous Scene.
I love Logic, but again, for the sake of both of us, the fact that he's been bigger commercially, and I mean, I think personally, I think these are the two. This is the rap matchup that I've seen that is the closest in style. I think Logic and Big Sean have very similar flows. Maybe not song style, but definitely in the way that they rap. They rap very, really, really fast, back and forth, and they do very well in back and forth. They can do both pop. They can do, they're very versatile in their flows. They're very flow heavy.
Yeah.
But being that I know your answer as well, I'll take Enormous Scene.
I already wrote it.
Yeah, okay. I already wrote it.
J. Cole versus Uzi.
I'm sorry, Samir.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What's his name?
Samir Woods.
Samir. Nice.
He tried dropping a project under that. People are like, who's Samir Woods? And
really?
Like, that's Uzi's real name.
Oh, that's funny.
And it was. I mean, it sounded like Uzi, so I mean, everyone was just like, oh shit.
Okay, we have the GOAT versus Future.
I will have to take Tunchi, Mr. Carter, Dr. Carter.
Wheezy F Baby. There it is.
You know what's still a hard song that I feel like is so underrated? Is Dr. Carter. Where you just hear the breathing machine and it's like the lady, it's like, Dr. Carter, their flows are corny and their bars are corny and their flows are shitty. You need to save the rap game or whatever.
What was this off of?
That was Carter 3.
That was Carter. Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure if that was Carter 2 and I'm like digging deep.
No, I'm gonna be honest. I have not listened. I need to listen to the Carter 1 and 2. I've only listened to like a select songs. I haven't listened to the whole thing all the way through.
They're good.
I believe
it's
just classic Wayne.
It's more classic than the classic Wayne you're thinking of. It is just like classic 2000s rap. I don't know. It's just
I know.
It is
Fireman.
Yeah,
I listen to Fireman a lot.
Yeah, it is.
I'm actually gonna play that after this.
So,
I fucking forgot how hard the Fireman beat is.
Yeah, I can just imagine being in a club in the mid 2000s, just hearing all of Carter 2 and just being like,
I'm gonna be honest. Some early 2000s rap kind of hits different. It's been hitting me different lately. I've been listening to nothing.
You're getting old.
I am getting old because I was just like, Well, I think I wanted something different. So
yeah.
I've been listening to a ton of UGK, old 3-6 Mafia, and Outkast. So
okay, so next up we have number 1 ranked Travis Scott versus, I'm not sure what the rank, Ray Shrim.
Being that Travis Scott has disappointed me lately with some of his features, I feel like I'm scared of this next album to where I'm hoping he does not. And also the Jack Boys project.
That wasn't bad. That's aged so well.
It's aged better. Gang Gang, hardest song on there. Oh, and Out West. I mean, but Out West is carried. That's my issue. They have good songs, but it's how if you break them down. Gang Gang, banger, whole fam. Out West, carried by Young Thug. No question about it.
It is.
Out West is literally just one of. I would argue that'd be one of Young Thug's best songs if it was a Young Thug song. Top 10.
Okay.
It would be top 10 Young Thug songs.
I'll put it in top 10. Yeah.
Then there was one song that I remember the Migos were on, and it disappointed me because the Migos were not impressive, but it was carried by Don Toliver, but it made up for it by the fact that I would not be surprised if Lemonade wins the best rap song, the Grammy for best rap song of the year because of how big it's been.
That's
it's by internet money,
internet money.
But it's still Don Toliver is the reason that song is relevant.
Yeah.
Is that fucking chorus?
Donnie T has done so well,
and he has been going.
Yeah,
off.
Franchise was like not. I don't listen to it.
Franchise has grown on me more. It's a very. It's layer. I see it going. I see the sound moving to weird, like.
I don't love it.
Techno. Well, I mean, the reason I'm saying it's moving like that is because then Meg dropped a song that's hard with Young Thug that's got a similar weird techno grunge beat that I wouldn't be surprised if something like that happens. Also, I don't know if you saw the music video of the franchise. It's sick as fuck. First off, I want MJ's mansion in is it Highland Park in Chicago.
I don't know.
They filmed it at his mansion.
Damn.
Like you just see, it's like old video of. I'll just show it to you.
Okay.
It's super sick. But anyway, I'll let you take Ray Sherman because you hate Travis Scott on this.
Oh no, I'm taking Travis Scott.
Oh, okay. We'll take Travis Scott. Yeah.
Astroworld, come on. Astroworld beats everything Ray Sherman's done.
Days Before Rodeo.
Days Before Rodeo. Yeah, Rodeo also beat. I wouldn't say they beat everything Ray Sherman's done.
I do. Oh my God, Rodeo is so hard. Rodeo.
But honestly, Astroworld was a masterpiece. Deserved a Grammy. I don't think
really did. I'm gonna be honest. Looking
Yeah.
back, it definitely deserved that Grammy.
But fucking Cardi B's, what is that?
Fucking
Cautious
Invasion of Privacy.
Invasion of Privacy.
I
Yeah.
was about to just
I
be like,
mean-
fucking women.
No.
God damn. No, we're
No,
kidding.
I-
We're kidding.
I love Be Careful. Be Careful is like one of my favorite songs of that year.
It was
but
it was a good album.
It was
but
great,
but I'ma
even.
be
A
real
great
honest.
album.
I'm gonna be real honest. It was still 5th on that list.
I didn't even think it was fifth. I thought it might be fourth, but I mean, it was the fact that it beat Astroworld bewilders me. Bewilders.
Well, also, I'm not as butthurt because I think Victory Lap was one of the best albums that dropped that year by Nipsey. It was an amazing album, and I was like, oh, he died. Maybe give it to him, but he already has a Grammy now with Racks in the Middle, so
yeah.
I'm over that. I'm like, okay, I'm not upset anymore. He got a Grammy.
Dude, to me, Astroworld was the best album of that year, maybe even of the most recent 2 years. Pretty much by far.
Yeah. I mean, the production on it was flawless.
Well, it was up against Scorpion.
Every track list, every track on there was... no, Scorpion was the next year.
It was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was flawless. It was just all around just...
That was 2018, right?
Yeah.
That was
Astroworld was right before I moved to High Point, and Scorpion was like right as I got back.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Well, regardless, flawless album.
Anyway, we can break down Astroworld another day.
Yeah. Okay, so we have Cuddy versus Chance. I'm going Chance. Same reason as last time. He basically has a perfect
I like
discography.
Cuddy, but if you're looking at overall, I mean...
Cuddy's got a flawed discography, you know? He's got ups and downs. He's good, he's bad.
I mean,
he's very
he's
inconsistent.
got some albums that were pretty good. He's got 2 albums that were flawless. But I mean, Chance's 3.
Yeah, that's what...
Can we just omit? Can the big day just not happen because then Chance will have a perfect record still?
What? The big what?
The big day.
What is that?
Okay.
Never heard of that. Is that an album?
No.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so yeah, Chance, his 3 albums are so good.
3 albums plus the Social Experiment.
Yes, I forgot about that one. He does have
Surf.
that one.
Surf
Yeah.
is good.
Okay, so next we have Drake versus Wiz Khalifa. This is
Drake on this one.
Yeah, I'm taking Drake for this one. Yep, this is for the semifinals for the Southeast. We have Nip versus Pock. I go Anderson .Paak. Again, it's a discography thing. I've also listened to way more Anderson .Paak than Nipsey Hussle. I've only ever listened from Nipsey Hussle Victory Lap. Racks in the Middle.
I would have
features.
to take Nipsey solely because it's the same thing that now, if Tyler didn't have as much rap in his catalog, I would add him into this. That he's kind of just doing so much that I wouldn't even consider. I don't even consider Pac a rapper.
That's true.
Because he does a lot of singing.
That is true.
He does.
He's mostly a singer.
That's what I'm saying. I consider him more R&B. Like that's the whole thing. Is he's one of those that are so genre
Not
bending.
really R&B.
That's what I'm saying. Is he's so genre bending.
Yeah.
That I don't even want to include him in this.
But
It's just he's so rap affiliated that he's in this.
But I think he's also so influential. You know, just to rappers, just because like he does everything so differently. You know, but maybe not.
That's my whole argument. Is the fact that I think Pac is outside of rap.
Yeah, we did nix Post Malone just because we said he doesn't rap all that much anymore. So that's fair. That's a fair assessment.
Literally my only reason. As an artist overall and better music, I think Pac makes flawless music, and I would definitely vote him overall. But if we're talking rap, then I'm taking Nipsey.
Okay, we'll go with Nipsey for that reason alone. Okay, we are on to the semifinals.
And the winner is Jodeci. No, I'm just kidding. And Jeb Bush wins.
Jeb Bush. Okay. So we end up with Kung Fu Kenny. Oh, this is for the Northwest. Kung Fu Kenny versus Big Scene. That is our final 2 on Northwest.
I'm gonna be honest. If Good Kid, Mad City did not exist, I would be taking Big Sean on this.
I love Big
Kid,
Sean.
Mad City is definitely my favorite album from that year.
I think if I would say if Kdot didn't have Good Kid, Mad City and To Pimp a Butterfly and Damn. Like, if he didn't just pop off super hard for a long time. Wait, what am I missing?
Section 80.
No, album.
Black Panther soundtrack?
No. Oh, am I not? I think I was thinking Section. Okay, yeah. So
Section 80 was his first project. His first album.
Yeah. That was an album? I thought it was a mixtape.
It was his first independent album.
Okay.
Good Kid, Mad City was his first like commercial album.
Yeah. I think just he's made so much almost flawless albums. I think to me Good Kid, Mad City is like a 10 out of 10.
So do I.
To Pimp Butterfly, I think because everyone else thinks it's a 10 out of 10, I'll just be a little simp bitch boy.
I think it's a 10 out of 10 in a different way than Good Kid, Mad City.
I'll just be a little bitch boy and call it a 10 out of 10 because everyone else does. Damn, I would not say it's a 10 out of 10. However,
it's an 8 out of 10.
It's grown on me so much, and it's still really good. It's just not as incredible as his previous two. And Section 80 was still really good.
I feel like Damn is just less. It's less conceptual.
Yes,
I mean, I know
true.
it is conceptual,
but
in
it's
the
not
sense of like the first and last track or whatever, and like the intros they have for that.
But it's not quite the same
Good Kid, Mad
followable
City
story.
And To Pimp a Butterfly have like literally like 30 million layers. They are literally onions and ogres.
Yeah. Into ogres. Big Sean.
Yeah.
I love his music. I think, like, you know, he's just been
You
really
still have to
consistent.
listen to Detroit too. I got my merch.
Still haven't listened to Detroit yet.
You have to listen to it though. But
yeah. And I Decided still remains as like top 3 favorite albums.
I still think was
maybe 5.
I still think it was an underrated album. I still don't think people give it the credit.
I agree.
It
It's like
it was so good.
It's probably my like 4th favorite album all time.
I would probably say it's at least in my top 10.
Yeah. Really high. And I don't think anything from Kendrick Lamar is in my like top 5. Maybe it is.
Good Kid, Mad City is definitely my top 10 favorite.
It's in my top
albums of all
10
time.
for sure. Like,
well, that's the thing is I could probably name top 10 and don't know what order. Like,
that's true. But I'm still going with Kendrick Lamar because I think he's better. I think he's better. That's it. That's why. Because one album does not beat 3. Okay. We have the toughest one yet. J. Cole versus Lil Wayne. I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go with Lil Wayne just for the longevity of it all. You know, because he's been around for so much longer.
I want to pick Cole so bad.
Yeah,
I think want to pick Cole.
Whenever J. Cole is like
bad.
38 or however old Lil Wayne is, I don't know. Actually, don't know how old Lil Wayne is.
Is it
like 35 probably?
No, I thought Lil Wayne is in his 40s. What the fuck?
I don't think so. I think he's like 35. Lil Wayne
Oh, I forgot. He just blew up at like 17.
Yeah.
It's like how if you just Lil Wayne is like
he's 38.
is like the NBA YoungBoy.
Yeah.
Like NBA YoungBoy, he probably blew up the same age,
Yeah.
16, 17. It's just that's crazy. He's been famous for half his life.
Yeah.
As a rapper.
Insane.
That's crazy. I mean, it's not crazy for other genres, but like for rap, that's insane.
Yeah. Okay, so just because Lil Wayne is 38, almost 40, I'm picking him. Just he's had way more time to develop.
If Lil Wayne had a bad,
he's the GOAT. He's the best of all time. So I'm picking Lil Wayne. What do you think? Not to disrespect Cole. Cole's probably my 2nd favorite rapper. Period. And has my
honest,
2nd favorite album. Period.
I'll take Lil Wayne on this, but here's the other thing: is I'm gonna be honest. Looking back on it, I love Good Kid, Mad City. I think that's a better album than any album Cole has dropped. But I'm gonna be honest, I would take Cole over Kendrick almost every day of the week.
I think that's true. I think that too.
That is another one of my hot takes that I know. I know you are on that too because you're bigger on Cole than
yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to take Lil Wayne.
Okay, we have Travis Scott versus Chance. See, this one is hard for me.
Travis on this one.
Different for you.
I'm taking Travis on this one.
I go Chance, like almost easily. But I don't have the same connection to Rodeo as you do for whatever reason.
I've also seen Travis twice.
True.
Live, so that also gives the bias. Probably. When I'm telling you that is literally the most energy and hype show I've ever seen.
I think it's beyond the artist at this point. It's like they have not similar discographies, but similar levels of discography where it's like it's both, you know, irreplaceable albums or projects that they've put out.
I just love that it's just two Kanye proteges up against each other.
Yeah. Basically, like two irreplaceable artists, but in my eyes, I just like Travis more as a person. I think, sorry, not Travis, Chance more as a person, and I think he has more room to grow. But that being said,
you know what
Travis might be already more proven.
You know what I think is hilarious? If you take back the last round, what is that? Is the round of 8? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious that even though he's not on this list, that Kanye West has helped 6 out of the 8 artists on that career improve their career.
Wait, let's see. Oh, 6 out of 8 of these.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Well, there you go. Lil Wayne. Remember when he found Lil Wayne?
We didn't find Lil Wayne.
I know. I'm kidding.
I mean, he produced. You know, he produced half of the Carter 3.
Really? I did not know that. Who's the guy that produced? I guess the other half. Like Lil Wayne's like. Guy.
Manny Fresh? Maybe not. Manny Fresh is Cash Money. I don't know.
He's like hella like Southern.
Manny Fresh from New Orleans. So I mean,
I don't know. It might be him.
He's signed to Cash Money. He's like Cash Money's in-house producer. But we'll talk about that later.
Okay, let's finish this up. Okay. We seem to be at a standstill. I'll concede. I love Travis Scott also. I hate him because he stole Matt Brown from me. I invented Matt Brown. Travis Scott stole that, but I think he's an amazing artist. So I'll concede this one. I do love him. Drake versus Nipsey. It's not close.
I know.
Love Nipsey. Rest in peace. Not close.
I'm gonna be honest. If Wayne wasn't in this, I'm not surprised that it'd be Cole, Kendrick, Travis, Drake. I mean,
okay, we have. Yeah, they ordered this really well. This was a well built bracket.
As opposed to the last one, Kanye West versus Kendrick Lamar. Or
no, Drake, right in the beginning.
Kanye West versus Drake in round 1.
Okay, so for the West, we have Kdot versus Wayne.
I'm taking Wayne.
I'm taking Wayne.
I'm taking Wayne.
He's genuinely the GOAT. I think he is the greatest rapper of all time. I mean, I think he's got so many.
You know why? Also, I don't know if you've heard this story, but there was a time where Jay-Z said he was retiring from rap. One of the 8 times he did that.
Yeah, as all rappers.
Well, this was the first time. So this was 2006. I want to say 2006, and
that doesn't even make it. That doesn't mean anything. I'm retiring from rap. I'm just going to go to my house and not go into the studio for a little bit, and then I'm going to go in.
So here's what is interesting though is because Jay-Z said that this was the first time he had ever let off the gas, and he was the GOAT by far because. Think about it. It's 2006. Still, Kanye still hasn't fully gone places. I mean, he's got 1, 2, maybe 3 albums under his belt, which he's still killing it. But I mean, Jay-Z was still fucking. He was the top dog. And everyone was giving him the title "Greatest Rapper Alive." And then Lil Wayne literally hopped on. It was for one of the early dedication projects. He hopped on a beat that was a Jay-Z song and basically was I'm the greatest rapper of all time. And then it was Jay-Z literally was Wayne didn't know this, but until the recent interview they did. But Jay-Z was I had to go question if I was ready to even go back to the game because
oh my God.
Of how hard he murdered that song. And was just
was this on Lil Wayne's podcast or whatever?
Yeah. He talked
that's so funny.
about that, but he was just damn. I think this dude might be the GOAT. So the fact that Jay-Z gave him the validation, I'm gonna have to take Wayne on this.
Yeah, I think there is a possibility that Kendrick Lamar ends up being the GOAT, given 40 years of life.
I think it's also they do 2 different styles of music.
Yeah, completely different. It is.
Lil Wayne does banger albums.
Yeah.
To where it's it's a collection of insane songs. Kendrick makes albums.
Yeah,
Kendrick
he makes a project
where
of.
It's a project. Yeah. You are meant to listen to it from start to finish.
Yes, definitely agree.
It's very much
audio movies.
It has less to do with the songs and more of how the collection of the songs paints a picture as a whole.
Yeah,
which I like that too. But yeah, I'm gonna have to give it to Wayne.
Yeah, he's the GOAT. He's the best ever. I'm just putting GOAT down. And then we have Travis versus Drake. I think this may become a real. To me, this is easy. But I think this will become for me, very hard eventually. If
Well, yeah,
Travis
'cause doesn't
continues at the
yeah,
pace
well, that's
he's
what I'm saying
going,
is Drake has like almost twice the amount of projects under his belt.
yeah. If Travis keeps going at the pace that he's going, I think he'll become what Drake is now.
Oh, I agree. Especially now that he's starting to monetize the Cactus Jack brand in the
Yeah.
same way. He's starting to.
Yeah, he's
starting to
really.
help his
He actually
artists.
is. That's true.
He's starting to, and I told him if he did that, he would fucking kill it.
You
But
told
he
him?
wasn't doing that. Yeah, I did tell him that.
You called him up? You're just
I
like-
called him up and I was like, Jacques, come on. You need to do what the OVO
Jacques
shit.
Webster, bro. Come
You
on,
need to
dude.
do what the what OVO is doing.
He was
But,
like, "Yes, we'll do." Okay. I wish he had a British accent. Jacques Webster, you know. Anyway, yeah. Moving on. But to me, it's still Drake, just because I'm like,
Yeah, I mean Drake. It's or Travis.
and
Travis.
we're pretty biased.
We're very but I mean, okay, so breaking it down, here's where I'm at. Drake is one of those, he contributed something to an entire genre that set the standard going forward.
Yeah.
You cannot be in rap if you don't sing, and that is because of him. It is plain and simple. It doesn't matter if you're naturally singing, it doesn't matter if you're singing with autotune.
Yeah.
You have to sing because he just took R&B and rap and just erased the lines between them.
Yeah. And then Travis Scott said that's a great idea, and then
Well, here's the
he
difference.
he benefited from it.
Well, Travis,
He built a career around it.
the way that Travis is insane is Travis's music is a lot more production based. Drake is a good producer, but Drake has good producers around him. Drake
Yeah.
is not producer.
Yeah.
Travis, on the other hand, what he does that makes him stand out is he has a really good ear.
That's true.
Travis Scott knows, hey, if I take this producer and these artists and put them on a track, he basically does what DJ Khaled does, but he has actual talent as well.
Yeah.
And he does it better than DJ Khaled.
Yeah. It's like the Sway Lee thing you're talking about, you know?
What do you mean? Oh yeah,
it's like
about
just
the fact
having-
that, like how he was like the song would sound so much better if you just have Sway Lee going "Someone Said" on Sicko Mode.
Yeah.
That I mean it does. Everyone
It does.
Everyone knows
it's
that
classic.
that adds to the song. Like everyone
Yeah.
says "Someone Said." It's not like it's just a random ad lib that
Someone
only
said.
the people who know. Everyone,
Yeah, everyone knows.
everyone knows "Someone Said." I mean something as simple as like, I'm gonna take same thing. I'm gonna take this siren trap beat. I'm going to go off. I'm going to have Sway Lee sing like it's killing it. And I can't really put my hand on what I'm trying to say with this. But then also bring in Chief Keef for
Yeah.
Nightcrawler. Metro produced it. And it's just putting all these together. It's just...
Yeah, I think this is another case of
But Drake.
yeah, I'm still taking Drake, but I think this bracket with these people is going to look very different whenever if we did a best rapper at 40, you know, or like at 35 or something like that, you know. I think this would look very different. But
Well,
the
the other crazy thing is to think is if you look at the top of that, it's the bottom. The bottom is more music focused and the top is more album conceptual focused.
True. Okay. We're on to Lil Wayne and his protege. I don't know. Young Money. How about that? Young Money Records. Young Money Productions.
I'm
Lil Wayne versus
honest,
Drake.
Lil Wayne I think is better at rapping. I think Drake is a better rapper. Drake's better at performing.
Yeah.
Drake has more versatility in his music. He's a more versatile artist.
I think
I feel like he's gone out of his comfort zone more than Lil Wayne has.
that's true. I would not say that's true with Wayne's recent projects, but I would say that's true overall because I think that's not true at all. Rebirth. Wayne made an entire rock album.
Yeah, forgot about that.
It was okay. It wasn't amazing, but
Forgot about that.
That was definitely out of his comfort zone. So maybe I say Drake, but only because of my age. I think if I grew up a little bit earlier,
If you were a little bit younger.
yeah. If I was a little bit older,
you know what the biggest thing on that is one people I realized who really love Lil Wayne is I feel like I listened to songs from the Carter 3 whenever around the time it came out.
Mm-hmm.
Carter 3 came out in 2008. We were like 9 or 10 years old. We were so young when that came out. So
Carter 4 ends up being kind of our Carter 3.
The Carter 4 was when we were in like 8th grade.
Yeah.
Or like, yeah, we were in 8th grade when the Carter 4 came out. So it's that's really what I think is what it is because we were too young when the Carter 3 came out, so we didn't get to fully appreciate it. I mean, we've gone back and listened to it because so many songs of that are just stand out. I mean, so it's a good album, but yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have to take Drake on this one.
I'm going Drake. Drake is our greatest rapper under 40.
And that's, I'm also, no, I can't even make that argument, but.
Aubrey, Drake.
I'm going to be honest, I think it's also because I think Drake has missed less than Lil Wayne has.
That's true. And I also think Lil Wayne was.
I'm saying like from a discography perspective, not from a bar perspective.
Huh? Oh, no, I agree. I think Lil Wayne was also greatly hurt by the huge stint of time that he wasn't able to drop anything. If he had kept up that pace after Carter 4, I think it would have been a totally different story. Mm-hmm. The other thing,
what was Carter 4? I think the last one he dropped before was I'm Not a Human Being 2.
Oh no, that was it, because that was on that had
Rich as Fuck.
Yeah, that and
Gunwalk and
a ton of great stuff. Actually,
I know that one was still good too.
Yeah, so good. If he had kept up that pace,
all of his, he also has the best collection of projects.
Who?
Like he's got series projects, like the dedications.
Oh yeah.
Sorry for the Waits are great.
No Ceilings.
I don't remember No Ceilings 2, so I can't really attest to that. No Ceilings was good.
It's good. But I think No Ceilings is always series,
the I Am Not a Human Being series
is okay. I know Dedication does it, but is No Ceilings always just he takes other beats and just like raps over them, other people's beats?
No, those are normally just his mixtapes. I mean, I know the Dedication is that, but I mean, like on Sorry for the Wait, he did that too. I mean, Sorry for the Wait.
Maybe I'm thinking of Sorry for the Wait.
Sorry for the Wait 2 has Alphabet Bitches, which is one of my favorite songs by Lil Wayne.
Yeah, that's so good.
With the Tuesday beat, but
yeah, the thing is, Drake would not exist without Lil Wayne. So, you kind of have to give that to him. You think he would? You think he would have been as big as he was?
No, I'm saying
biggest rapper ever?
Now I'm saying, should we give it to Lil Wayne? Because Lil Wayne, or Drake would not be where he's at if it weren't for Lil Wayne.
Maybe. I think this is almost an impossible thing to decide.
Leave in the comments below what you think.
Who you think. No. I think I'm still going to go.
Serious, we would be interested to know who y'all would think from this list. But
I think I still go Drake because I listen to him more. Not much more, but more.
Yeah.
I have the fact that I have, first of all, spent $500 on tickets to go see him, and I've never seen Lil Wayne, and also I have an entire.
Drake's a better performer. I'm telling you that now.
I've heard
because
that. I've heard
Lil Wayne is just so drugged out and just so fucked up when he goes on. He's just not that good.
Yeah, and also he misses a bunch of shows and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, Drake's a goddamn professional.
And that was the greatest concert of all time.
Doesn't he like, my name is Drake, thank you for having me, and he like signs off that way? I've seen him be very professional like that, where he will sign off a show and be like, my name is Aubrey Drake Graham, or my name is Drake, thank you for having me.
He was amazing. At some point, it was in New Orleans, and he's like, this place is very special to me. He's like, who's born here? The motherfucking GOAT. Some shit like that.
Me. And then we're just like,
No, he's like talking about how Lil Wayne's the GOAT, basically. And he's like, yeah, he found me, whatever. It was like really nice. And then he did his part of HYFR, which was really sick. And I was like, that's amazing.
You want to wrap it up?
Yeah, we can.
All right.
I think we've decided Drake, but it's very tentative. Subject to change, I guess.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It's very close.
Let us know what you think. Go check out our other bracket videos. Mm-hmm. If this is the first one out, then be ready
check
for
them out
the
later.
Other bracket videos.
Yeah.
Big shout out to who made this one?
At Hip Hop March Mad.
At Hip Hop March Mad. Go follow and support them, because we wouldn't have made this video if it weren't for them making this bracket.
Thanks, at Hip Hop March Mad.
Make sure to like this video. Smash that like button. That was really
it's cringy.
Ew.
That hurt.
Ew.
Yeah, that hurt.
Ew. Don't dislike this button.
Yeah, you can
dislike
this video
as much as you possibly
dislike
can.
that.
And then go ahead and subscribe, and then go check out the podcast.
Like the video, comment the video.
Wait, what?
Subscribe, hit the bell, maybe.
Yeah, do everything that makes the algorithm better.
Yeah.
And I guess we'll see y'all next time.
Love you.
yeah, it's